Hi guys, I just realized I forgot to show you something in the previous video, but it's actually not bad. So video 4322, how to recreate the Alci Xanmod ISO. Watch that one first, because I talked about the difference between ISOs and how easy it is to create your own Xanmod LTS ISO, for example, with the kernel from Xanmod LTS from Chaotic AOR. But the thing you do need is, of course, Calamares. So I forgot to show you that. So let's grab the code from online, because I'm now on the ISO builder. So I'm not on the ISO where I create ALCI. So let's have a look. Whoa, that's that. Yep. We need to go here, I guess. So all the way up. We can download or build. So download, be my guest. So download from here or download from here, buttons immediately to the right folder. But basically well, that's the point. Want to build rather than download. That's the thing I'd like you to, well, experience, because that's fun. So on the internet you'll find this guy, for example, and if you remove everything you get the, well, the main link, the main directory, ArcoLinux Calamares installer, ALCI. So this one is moved, updated 2 days ago. We've updated all of them, but the thing you need to make or recreate or check is the ALCI Calamares config Xanmod. Now I can do this in the commits, which is okay, but I do like the tool that we have locally. So git clone, Ctrl+Shift+V. And what did I have to change to make it work, right? What did I change? That. So at some point in time, like 3, 4, 5, 6 months ago, the Linux Xanmod did not exist anymore. It was not available anymore. And then finally the dust settled, and I'll say we see now different versions online. Linux Xanmod Edge x64 version 3, version 2, there's an LTS, and I believe there's another one. It's settled down, the naming convention, right? And if that's done, if they realize if we can get, as an end user, can get a certain Linux kernel with a certain name, you need to change things. So where do we need to change things? In the make init cpio, because we need to tell them that's the Linux kernel. Rebuild it, right? Sudo make init cpio -p. And voila, so that's the change. So red is going away and green is replacing it. So that's here. The same with ArcoISO EFI boot, so booting up in the live environment, you need to tell them that's the kernel name, nothing else, right? There's no room for error, there's no room for a typo. It has to be exactly the correct link here. Same for the speech Linux, not that I'm using it, but okay, it's the option in Arch. And there's grub here, change Linux Xanmod into the Edge x64 version 3, etc, etc. And then the loopback as well, this one, that one, and that one, that one. So everywhere where you see the Linux Xanmod, it needs to be changed to the correct version of it. And that's it. Now we push everything to the GitHub again, we build the Calamares configuration, and off you go. Now here as well, it might be not a bad idea to do the same exercise I've done in the other video, and it is compare. If this is the ALCI Calamares for Xanmod, sure, there's one for LTS we took. So if we take this one and put it next to this one, then you know exactly what is really the difference between these two ISOs, these two configurations for Calamares. These are the two ISOs, right? These are the two ISOs, and these are two Calamareses. So what's the difference? Here we're gonna say mate, here we're gonna say xfce. All right. Init cpio, well, that's the kernel name, and that's the kernel name. And unpack things, well, there is here an LTS kernel, and there is here an Xanmod kernel. It's just a different name. So now you know what critical files are. This is just a README, it doesn't matter. So there you go. So as a completion of previous video, number, let's see again, 4322, this will be 4323. Together, these two videos make up the change to fix the Alci Xanmod ISO. All right, enjoy.